안녕하세요 여러분, 인도에서 닥치나입니다. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your worldwide Chingu Takshana, and in today's video we will be discussing together what is the best time or like what is the best season to visit South Korea. Now I personally haven't been to South Korea yet, but of course I want to go there once, someday, some fine day I will go to South Korea. And sometimes you're just doing nothing and you're bored and ऐसा ख्याली पुलाव पका लेते हो. I end up doing just that and I Google what is the flight ticket price to South Korea, or what is the best hotel in South Korea, what are some cheap hotels in South Korea and stuff like that. So I also came across an article which was about what is the best time of the year, or like which is the best season to visit South Korea, and I was like I have to share this with you all. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Sit down, because you and me together will discuss when we are going to South Korea. आज ही हम लोग फाइनल करेंगे. So let's get right into the video. Let's first know what are the seasons in South Korea. So South Korea has 4 seasons: spring, which goes on from April to June; summer, which goes on from July to August, 2 months only, I know, right? Then they have autumn, or which is also called fall, and that's from September to November. And lastly they have winter, which is from December to March. I think winter is the longest season in South Korea. December, Jan, Feb, March, 4 months. So these are the 4 seasons in South Korea. Now let's go through them one by one and see whether that season is a good time to visit or not. So let's go. So first up we have spring. Spring lasts from April to June in South Korea, and this is hands down the best time to visit South Korea because it is so beautiful. There are flowers everywhere, there's greenery. You will be lost in the pink cherry blossoms and beautiful colorful sights, and it's a really pretty time to visit South Korea. And the temperature, the weather is also very pleasant. It's generally around 15 degrees Celsius to 18 degrees Celsius, which is like really sweet. And for people like me who are from Mumbai, this is actually winter for us. In winter also I think the temperature drops max to max up till 16 degrees in Mumbai. So 15 to 18 degrees Celsius is like amazing. So, you can visit South Korea during this time, and because of this picture perfect weather, spring is also the time that most festivals or events take place in South Korea. But the only drawback, I wouldn't say drawback, but one thing I want you all to know and expect is that all tourist places will be super crowded because this is the most popular season to visit South Korea. Second up is summer. Summer is from July to August, and of course it is the hottest time in South Korea. The temperature is generally between 23 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, which I honestly don't think is too hot because, like I said, I'm from Mumbai and I think up to 30 degrees Celsius is really fine. Like, I'm used to that kind of weather. So it's really hot, of course. It's also the wettest time of the year. Stop, you dirty minded people. What I mean by that is that it rains a lot during this time. Half of the country's annual rainfall happens during this time. So yeah, it must rain a lot. And it's also really humid, so you might be searching for air conditioned places, to just go in there and chill. However, there are pretty places that you can still visit during this time, like Jeju Island. Oh, it's really beautiful. I've only seen it in pictures and videos, but it's really beautiful. And then beautiful beaches of Busan. So yes, there are beautiful places that you can even visit in summer, but like I said, it depends on whether this kind of climate is suitable to you or not. For me, I honestly think I'll be fine in summer as well. Line is autumn or fall, and this is the second best when it comes to visiting South Korea, like the second best season when it comes to visiting South Korea. Why? Because once the heat and the heavy rainfalls have passed, we are back to colors and colors. You can enjoy beautiful oranges, red, and really amazing autumn landscapes. I've seen the photos and I really want to go. But yeah, so it's really beautiful, and the temperature is so mild and pleasant. It's around 19 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius, which is like perfect, not too cold, neither too hot. So it's really good time to visit South Korea. I would say autumn is like a strong competition for spring when it comes to the best season to visit South Korea. So yeah, maybe you might want to look out for autumn after spring when you are planning your vacation. Last but not the least, on number 4 is winter. Winter goes on from December to March and is the longest season in South Korea. It is really cold in South Korea, okay, during this time, and it's really fascinating because in the summers the temperature can go as high as 30 degrees Celsius, but in the winter it can go as low as minus 20 degrees Celsius. But that is more towards the northern regions like Gangwon-do province. But in the southern regions also it's really cold. It goes up till like minus 10 degrees Celsius, which is still a lot, especially for someone like me who has never experienced that kind of winter, okay. So however, it's really still beautiful winter landscapes, beautiful scenes, and really romantic also. And if you are somebody who likes to do winter sports, you can indulge in some skiing, snowboarding and other winter sports activities, especially in Gyeonggi-do and Gangwon-do province, which sees higher than the average annual snowfall, and it's really beautiful. But just expect it to be really dry because though it's a freezing cold winter, it's relatively really dry in South Korea, so you might want to use a lot of chapstick and lotions, but that's about it. Otherwise, if you really like this kind of weather, you must go there. Why, you ask? It's because this time is the least crowded, especially if you compare it to spring and autumn, which is really crowded with tourists. Winter is really chill, so you can peacefully see South Korea during this time. Only if you can survive in that kind of cold, it is good for you. Okay, so that's about it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and now are even more excited to go to South Korea, because I certainly am. And let's hope all of us get to go there soon. I mean, of course, once Corona and all ends and once we have some money also, we will be able to go to South Korea. So that's about it. I'll see your body soon. Annyeong.